Hello, Steve Arts 89. I had to do a video about this. I saw a few. I've not been feeling well, and a few things have happened that I sort of thought, oh, I want to talk about that, but I just haven't some time. But this one made me laugh, and I thought I have to talk about this one. Now, I saw a few headlines, a few articles about how Alfred's gay, and then I saw that Bruce Wayne was Chinese, and I'm like, okay, that sounds like fake news. Um, and then I was looking at something, and I'm like, oh wow, that's real. Um, it's really funny. I don't have okay. There is a DC young adult graphic novel being planned called Gotham High. I'm surprised it's not a TV series, though. Apparently, we're planning to do one once upon a time. Surprised it's not an ongoing series, but it's a graphic novel, and of course they have to change everything. And okay, so first off, Bruce Wayne is half Chinese, and Alfred is gay. I don't have any problem with Alfred being gay. I actually remember thinking that might make him more interesting because he just seems to only be the. I don't know if they ever got into in the comics his backstory. He just seems to just be the butler. I like. Did he ever get a story? Did he ever get a backstory? Did he ever get a life? Did he ever have any romance? Any family? Like he just seems to serve Batman without any life or identity. But I may just be ignorant of the character because I haven't read all the comics. But I thought that might make him more interesting. I'm not bothered by that. And if you're bothered by him being gay, you're probably homophobic because, I mean, what's the problem? It doesn't, since he wasn't defined in any way sexually, it doesn't change anything about him. All it does is give him maybe some more character. So that shouldn't be an issue. And Batman being part Asian, I don't think that's an issue. I don't see why that would be an issue. The only thing that's interesting about it, or weird about it, or funny about it is the motivation, how they came to this conclusion, how this happened. It wasn't some grand, we want diversity, we want ethnicity, we want to make Batman part Asian. It was just a matter of they asked this random young adult graphic novelist person who doesn't know Batman, never worked on the show, never just doesn't know anything about Batman. Somehow, someone asked her to do a series, and she wanted to do Batman for some reason. She just changed him into herself. She changed him into herself. She modeled him after herself. The lack of imagination and narcissism. It's like, oh, I want to be Batman, but I'm going to make him into a part Asian person because I'm part Asian, so she's half Chinese. So she had to just make the character into herself. I'm surprised she didn't just make him into a woman as well. I mean, why not just draw herself directly into the comic? The lack of imagination, the narcissism, this is just happening so much now where people don't create characters that exist. They don't write them as themselves. They just look in the mirror and turn the character into them because they just want to be. It's all about them. They just want to be in the comic, and it's not just about representation for themselves and others. It's just vanity. They just want to see themselves. Even the writer of the artist of the Joker character, he created the character on himself. He based it on himself. He said, it's basically me. I just look in the mirror and draw myself. I'm like, where is the creativity? Where is the escapism and fantasy? Where is the being someone else, creating a character, thinking of people and their lives that are different and creating something, a world that you haven't been in or you want to explore or research, learning? Where is any of this? All there is just, oh, I'm so cool, I'm the best person, I just want to put myself in this comic and make it all about me because I'm just the best. So this is me as the Joker. This is me as Bruce Wayne. It's just like the mentality. It's just made me laugh so much. So no, I'm not some racist, dumb fuck YouTube person saying, oh, they can't have an Asian Batman, they can't have a gay Alfred. I don't care. It's the why they do this that is so ludicrous and hilarious and ridiculous. It just makes me fucking laugh. I was just sitting there just laughing, and I thought, okay, I have to say something about this because it's fucking hilarious. It's just one young adult graphic novel. It's not going to destroy Batman or anything. I have no issue with diversity and just trying different things and having different versions of the characters and stuff like that within reason. But just the reason why this woman had no interest in the character, no knowledge of it. She just saw a chance to make herself the character. And some of the cliches, like, oh, well, he's rich, so we had to make him Asian because Asian people are rich. I'm like, well, I don't know how factually correct that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a stereotype. And even right down to his parents get killed going to see Madame Butterfly, apparently. And I'm like, that must be a joke. That must be a rumor. That's just too cliche because Asian people only go to see Asian operas and plays, of course. They would not see anything else. It's so stereotypical and racist, but you can't say that because she's part Asian. So they've got this protection where she can do anything and no one can say anything. But she can be just as stereotypical and ridiculous as any white person. It's just so hilarious. I don't know what else to say. And of course, the Joker's the only white person because the bad guy has to be white because we're evil. Don't you know? Everyone else, and I don't have any issue with diversity. I don't like white people myself. I do not like myself. I do not date myself. I don't like. I like every race but white people. So I kind of am a bit racist to white people myself. But you can't do it because you're Asian. You can't be racist to white people because you're not white. I can because I'm white. Oh, God, it's hilarious. And yeah, I just, the name of the author is Melissa de la Cruz. She's done a bunch of graphic novels and young adult books and stuff. Oh, and Thomas Wayne, this is another thing which is funny. She made Thomas Wayne a gold digger basically because the mother is the rich one. She's the one who built Wayne Industries, and she's the rich one. So they had to gender swap. They had to make the just so predictable, and it's just so predictable. It in the beginning it almost had novelty when people started to do all this stuff, the race swapping, the gender swapping, making all the women the powerful, strong, and all the men losers and worthless, and it was almost novel and interesting in a way. But now everything is like that. It's the norm now. It's just boring. I don't know what else to say. It's just so funny. It's ridiculous. May not necessarily be bad. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's not like they've ditched the original Batman in all contexts and this is the new Batman. It's, fine, just experiment with this. But the motivation for it, the narcissism, the tone deaf, just not aware of themselves at all. Just gosh, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. I just don't know what to say. Oh God, yeah. See ya. Bye.